What?
She blocked the comments, yeah, because the comments got so Muslim. She literally
Oh,
turned the comments off.
Is that
so
why
that
she
they
went
couldn't
on telly
comment more.
saying she was being attacked?
Being attacked, yeah, and she was a victim.
What? Sorry, guys. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to go a little bit narcissistic here. I do apologise, but I'm going to go into character, right? What a pathetic woman.
Let's talk about facts.
If you want to have intellectual discussions.
Spiritually oriented, a beautiful femme. Who you are beyond the personality.
I'm a human being, same as you. Be who you are.
But to answer your question,
what is really going on?
And let's get into this.
And what is happening, W.I.R.G.O warriors? Welcome to the wonderful world of W.I.R.G.O, the place where we get asked what is really going on. Today we're doing another review of a review with myself, Carl, and Alyssa. What are we reviewing today, then?
We are reviewing The Real Adogg.
The Real Adogg.
Here's why I am peed. Burned alive. Elon Musk demands prosecution.
Right, guys, we're not
Maui
gonna.
massacre.
Yeah, I think we're not gonna get all the way through this. We're gonna do some of this because we don't believe in doing everybody's full thing. This is our review. We was gonna pull up the original and do that, but we love The Real Adogg.
The Real Adogg.
The Real Adogg. I'm autistic and I hate that name, by the way. I'd rather the Real Dog, but The Real Adogg, it doesn't roll off my tongue, unfortunately. It's your name, bro. No. We subscribed to this. We've been supporting him for a long time, but the truth is we don't watch enough of his videos compared to others, and we just watch them every time they come up, and they're really good, and we're fans. So shout out for The Real Adogg. The link's below, guys. Go check him out. What a guy. Got some interesting points of view, got some interesting thoughts, and we do like it. So we're going to keep it with the dogs version. This is where we saw it, and if you guys go along, support him, we would love for you to do that, and that would be great for him. Shall we get into this, or do you want to say much? Because yeah, you ready to go for it?
Yeah. All
right, and so guys, we're going to get into this with The Real Adogg. Don't forget, it's Here's Why I'm Peed, Burned Alive, Elon Musk. It's all to do with the Maui Fires and things like that. We want to learn more about this. This is, guys, we're going to give some raw thoughts on this one. All right, some raw thoughts. We don't know enough yet, and there's a lot of tin foily hat stuff. We was actually going to get tin foil hat for this, but like,
make him on me.
Yeah, but we thought, we'll do that another time. It'll be funny, right? But like, let's get into this, see what happens.
All right, y'all, we are back with another video. Now, this one here is coming from the channel Hustle. I will leave the original video in the description. And this one say, burned alive. Elon Musk demands prosecution from the Maui massacre. Now, we're about to check this out and see what's going on. Obviously, we already know about OPRAH and the ROCK and this stuff that they got going on that all of us are still pissed off about, asking us about money for like donating when they already filthy rich, something that...
So for those who didn't know, actually he might go into it, so just let's see if he goes into it about ROCK and... Right? Let's see if he actually goes into it, because I'm jumping the gun there.
They can take care of themselves, and y'all already know that we gonna constantly keep calling them out, and we find out that OPRAH done blocked our whole comment section up under that video.
What?
She blocked the comments, yeah, because the comments got so Muslim, and she literally
turned
the comments off.
Is that why she went on telly saying she was being attacked?
Being attacked, yeah, and she was a victim.
What? Sorry, guys. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to go a little bit narcissistic here. I do apologise, but I'm going to go into character, right? What a pathetic woman.
Honestly.
If you're an OPRAH fan, I'm sorry. Sorry for you. What a pathetic woman. From what she's just done, it's all pathetic. And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
I can't believe he stooped that low.
Bro, I don't know what to think.
Shocked.
Don't know what to think.
Shocked, brother.
5 mil? What about 100 mil, bro? You want us to pay? You want us to donate 100% of what we got? To be fair, we are going overboard here because they didn't necessarily say if you can't afford it, pay for it. But still, who do you think you're talking to, bro? Everybody's poor nowadays. The price has gone up. There's wars. There's all sorts of things.
And I'm almost sure they get that back as well.
Yeah, I think.
Because if they give to charity, they get a percentage back. I'm sure they do. Because of the amount they've donated.
Like I said, I think I'm not sure, but it depends. I don't know.
I'm sure I've heard that before.
Is there certain charities you can set up because they talk about going right into the hand? Oh no, because it's still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but like still. I mean, do you know what? If OPRAH had come on and said, "Hey guys, I've donated 500 mil. Rocky's donated 100 mil. Can you guys help out bits and bobs? We're gonna get other billionaires and everything there,
or anything like that."
Personally, right? It's not I wouldn't say it was Elon Musk's or Jeff Bezos' or anybody's problem, right? No, I'm going to go with those.
But they can help.
But do you know what? The people have the power. You have the power. If everybody decided, instead of raising money, we do something that we can afford. And that is, you stop buying off Amazon, you stop going on Amazon, you stop going on Facebook, you boycott these things for and say, we're going to temporary boycott.
Yeah.
And tell everybody, we're temporary boycott. Do you know how much money they lose in adverts and revenues and things like that?
Yeah.
And say, we'll go back on as soon as you billionaires have taken all our money for trade, obviously, but you've earned it all.
Yeah.
You've earned all the money, so could you just spare some pocket change and help these people? Pocket change. Pocket
like
change.
$1 million is like $1. Like, I mean,
help these
crazy.
people.
They
Show
won't
the
see
world
that,
at Amazon or Facebook or X. Especially X. Elon, get in here and help these people. The technologies you have. And my whole thing with Elon Musk really with this is like, how does that man not know how this started?
I know, right?
The satellites, all these different things. All right, I don't really know what the frick I'm talking about. I appreciate that. But there's a side of me that goes, surely out of all the people that could work this out, Elon Musk could go,
yeah.
wait a minute.
Some officio.
Blue things not being burnt?
Yeah.
Could it be a blue laser? All the different things. There's another video, I think, like this that shows all that. We'll do that. We'll do that one tomorrow. We will. To keep this going. We'll do a few Maui ones actually to keep it in because we believe this is the best way we can respond to this.
Yeah.
We don't have the money to send there, guys. So we have little bits we can do, and we're doing it. But this is where we can help the most, spread our voice. Something is wrong there, and if the whole world there's going to be another Jeffrey Epstein thing where everybody just ignores it.
I know.
And then people don't think we know rape culture. Really, grape. I should say grape. Look, guys. There are people in this world that can sort this problem out, and they're only going to do it once you push the thumb on them. Yeah. But you can't push the thumb on them unless we're unified. So, that's why they want us not unified, isn't it? It's got to be.
So she don't.
Gotta be. No other reason, honestly. Alright, it's just opinions, guys. Just opinions. Tell me what you think. Comment section below. Love to have that chat.
Anybody donate talking about that? Everybody is bothering her. Trying to play victim.
So I just said
all type of stuff. Deleting people's comments. Talking about that we were attacking her.
She turned them off so that nobody could comment.
Is it pathetic people? Pathetic
she
people.
She filtered through them all and deleted the ones that were really, really hateful and hurtful to her. And then she turned the comments off so no one else could say anything.
This is crazy. No, we just felt the way about that because all the money that you have and you asking us for money, we have a problem with that. We are barely getting by. With your money, you just constantly buying land.
Now, there are going to be people say, I don't think you are, but you're probably getting 75 grand checks a month from other YouTube. Yeah, but he still is getting this because he's connected with his audience the same as us. If these people are suffering, he has to relay that. Yeah, he might be getting a good check. He might not be affecting him so much. But at least he's a voice for those who are affected. He's not incorrect, is he? No. So what if it doesn't affect him in particular? At least he's voicing his opinion on everybody else.
And helping others that need it.
And we don't know, he hasn't given anything to him to aid. He just probably doesn't want to give it to Oprah and Dwayne the Johnson.
Yeah, definitely change that name now.
Yeah. We spelled Dwayne Rock Johnson with a C now.
So
I still love you, Dwayne. I'm sure we all make mistakes, brother.
It's crazy. But we're going to check this out. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Everybody been leaving positive comments in the comment section. And I also want to thank everybody
already liked.
who clicked on this video for the very first time. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into this.
There you go, the dog we already liked.
Today's video is full of questions about the massacre in Maui. Besides looking at FEMA being caught red-handed
I can't remember the name of this guy's show, but we have actually got him subscribed as well. Yes, that's why I was saying we was going to go to the original, but then I wanted to keep the dog in there because I'll mention some stuff at the end.
Support him,
trying to fool the public, we're going to look at so much more. You guys have left such amazing comments that certainly have opened my mind to any and all possibilities of what may have actually happened in the Maui fire. I have to ask you, does everything just feel weird? I know it's not right to judge based on appearances, so we won't even go there, but what about our gut? Does your gut feel the weirdest vibes coming out of this whole situation?
Big time.
Yeah, but my head does as well. My head says more than my gut. My head is like, why are
people saying it?
Either people are filling my head full of ridiculous questions I don't fully understand and I'm falling for it, or they're just questions that are not being answered by anyone at the moment. So waiting to see how that goes, and that's why we'll stay on there.
and how it's all unfolding? Is there just one piece of information that doesn't feel corrupted? Just one. Just something we can all agree on that says, yeah, okay, that's factual and makes total sense.
Yeah, there was a fire. Killed loads of people. Oh, I shouldn't say, because it makes it sound like I was happy with it. I'm just meant the factual actuality of it.
That's right, I didn't understand.
Right, let's redo that. Deleted. There was a fire. A lot of people lost their lives. So guys, you have to remember, I lose myself in characters. I shouldn't really apologise. I was just a stupid thing.
Isn't that the role of the news outlets? Since we're not getting answers from the officials, like the death toll, I want you to set aside judgment during this video and allow yourself just to absorb the information and, just like me, consider different theories as to what happened. Respectfully, and in the interest of finding out where the children are and looking at all possibilities, someone asked, what if the children aren't dead? If not, where are they? What
Go watch The Sound of Freedom.
really happened to all
Not seeing nothing else.
the children during the time while the police barricaded access to the exits? A video has been published.
So let me just run with you quickly now. Right? So one rumour I've heard, and apparently everybody's seeing the same rumour at the moment, is that children were sent home early from school
Without the parents.
without their parents there and stuff.
Yeah.
Because these wildfires, the parents didn't connect them; they were just sent home.
So a lot of the children
part of me
are
doesn't
missing.
want to believe that
I
part's
know, it's
true.
weird, isn't it? Like, why on earth would they send them without their parents?
I don't want to believe that's true.
Just shoo
but
the
like,
kids out the school gates.
it's been
and say,
said,
"Find your way
okay,
home."
guys. It's been said, and we're not saying it.
Yeah,
We're
it's
saying
mad.
if you heard this, take a
I
listen.
mean, if that has happened,
Joey,
I know, right?
Trapped Lahaina residents trying to escape while police blocked off roads
Now we know that's true because we've seen lots of videos of it and
Yes.
accounts of people saying they went around. But anybody that ignored the police, went around them, pushed past, was safe. As far as we're concerned from the stories, yeah? The stories we've heard have said that. And a lot of people have pushed back into the flames. Why aren't them police being done for manslaughter?
I know.
What's going on? I mean, are these things true? Please write down below, guys. Let us know. Are these things true? We live across the pond. We don't know. We're not there. We can only see what's on the magic box on the wall.
purposely as they tried to escape the Maui Fires.
I just can't freaking see.
Oh, it's horrendous, man.
Hey, just put your phone down, all video.
We're not leaving anyone up. We're just trying to get out. Now we're out of
Here, we
it.
can see now.
Okay.
I can't wait.
Right, look, guys. They've come out of the smoke. They come into safety. Then they're going to be fed back in.
That it was
Holy
like black.
Advert.
Advert? Listen, you're not paid the bill off. What's going on? Now, this is what we want to say. Subscribe, guys.
I
Right?
can afford premium now.
Give some pennies. We live in a council estate, right? Council estate vibes and stuff. We can afford premium.
Council
That's
estate.
crazy. Wow. We're good now.
Yep, we're good. We're out.
Just when they reach the blue skies, police.
It's good.
I need to ask people, what would you do? If you had just escaped the
Starting again.
smoke and you were coming into blue skies and the police were telling you to go back, you wouldn't get me to go
Why
back.
would I go back into the fire?
I'd literally get out of my car, close everything, and walk off. Leave the car there. And no matter what it says, say, sorry, I have too much fear, I can't drive that vehicle anymore.
Just walk off into the blue skies.
Give them the keys, not with my life, and walk off. You can't walk this way. By heck, I can't. Oh, you want to walk back into them? No. I just run around them. I would have done something. They would have had to arrest
Crazy,
me.
innit?
If they'd arrest me, I'd punch one in the face. Arrest me. Let's scram him.
Scram his eyes out.
Scram his eyes out, we get arrested. We'll be safe then at the police station.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
It was right next to our car.
Right.
Could have reached out and touched it.
I don't know which way to go. I guess just keep going away from the fire.
Of course.
To the left and the right are on fire.
Why couldn't they keep going forward? The police. Why were the police sending back? What was the other way? What was the other way? It was look
I don't get
safety.
it. I know, it's weird. Like,
Why would you be? I don't
they
get it.
reckon the hydrants were turned off and everything, didn't
Yeah,
they?
this is what I'm saying, right? We've watched people turn around on this and go, it was like we've had warnings for days
The
of like
dryness.
forest fires and whatever wildfires. No wildfire warning so high. So what the bloody hell were all the fire hydrants turned on? Where's your excuses there then? Oh, we didn't know. What? How can it be both at the same time? You
know.
knew, but you didn't know. You had a great warning, but that warning
you
was
didn't.
that warning wasn't.
It don't make sense to it. It just doesn't add up at all.
Nothing makes sense. No, it
None
doesn't.
of it adds
anyway.
up. It seems
He
so
was right
set
at the
up.
beginning. It doesn't make sense.
The whole thing seems so set up and staged.
As you'll hear, survivors felt like they were in an actual real-life nightmare.
That's all I could hear was get out, get out, get out in my head. Punched the screen part out. Flames and smoke came out of that window that I just jumped out of, and my whole house was consumed with flames. And all around me all I could see was fire and smoke and stuff, and it was so eerie. There was not a sound
Imagine that.
other than flames and cackling smoke, but in the eeriness, I felt I was in a Twilight Zone nightmare.
We never thought during our lifetime that we would ever be in a position like this. It is like, it's like a nightmare. You know, we're in a nightmare.
It's devastating, isn't it? It really
It
is.
made me feel ill a minute.
I feel for him so much.
Oh, God, my belly's
It
going.
is.
Yeah, we lost everything. Everybody had hope. Somebody would have a home. You know, at least save.
Oh, don't cry, Carl. Don't cry.
I know.
Don't cry. You're on camera. You're the man. Oh, my God.
Oh, I do feel for him. No, Jesus Christ. Even the ones that have been
the
found by
music
children.
and everything's getting to me a little bit.
Oh,
like, I
God.
just, you know, they put this kind of things. It's just,
One home, but nobody got saved. Everybody lost everything.
The projected number of wildfire deaths remains elusive, with over 1,000 still missing. Another question. Are all of the deceased indigenous people? Did they actually wipe out entire generations so that they can't claim their own land? Let's recap. They burnt down people's homes and land, so they're
saying they burnt down.
They burnt down, I know.
If you're saying that, then you're biased in this, pal.
Yeah.
You're saying not to speculate, but then you keep saying they burnt down. Who's they? See, it's the people like this I'm very wary of, guys. They say in their language, you can spot it in the language, they burnt down. So you actually believe someone burnt down. I hope he doesn't let his bias come too much out on him now.
Their homes were
call him on it.
Basically stolen. People were evicted from their own property. People were trapped in the fire purposely. The water to fight the fire was also turned off. Children are still missing. Food and water for the victims was being withheld. Victims, along with the rest of the world, are still being lied to. Mainstream media is starting to publish articles like this one, which says, in deadly Maui fires, many had no warning and no way out. Those who dodged barricades survived.
So that's new outlets saying that then, guys. So we're not the only ones seeing it. I mean, as flames fell through the Maui neighborhood, car after car, fleeing residents headed for the only paved road out of town in a desperate race for safety.
As
Look,
you do.
Guys, he's right. Stuff just isn't making sense at all. And what is, they more and more distract you over other things like wars and things.
Yeah.
And I said, always look for the other things. Dog's sleeping. Dog's snoring. He's snoring.
As flames tore through a West Maui neighborhood.
Why did we just whisper and then play that?
I have no
That's
idea.
That's really weird, Carl. Sorry.
Car after car of fleeing residents.
Oh, I know, so they could hear him snoring. That's what I did. Huh?
Headed for the only paved road out of town in a desperate race for safety. And car after car was turned back toward the rapidly spreading wildfire by a barricade blocking access to Highway 30. One family swerved.
Why do you have a barricade blocking a way out of... I don't get it. I don't get it, Carl. Just relax. Is this stuff true? Please, anyone help us. If you know stuff about this, please write down below. What is true? What isn't true? I gotta learn this. Why is this happening? I don't get it.
Around the barricade and was safe in a nearby town 48 minutes later. Another drove their four-wheel drive car down a dirt road to escape. A key takeaway is that only those who disobeyed survived. What really stuck out the most in this article was this. Many of the survivors are angry and haunted by the thought that just a few minutes of notice could have saved many lives.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, if they knew this was happening, there were warnings and things like that.
Siren and everything, wouldn't they? Evacuate, you know what I mean? And they'd get everyone. It just don't make sense at all, man.
But apparently there is a warning system there that didn't go off.
That's what I mean.
Another thing, a warning system didn't go off. No water. Children getting sent home. Please send them back into the fire. There is evidence, I've seen the one thing, don't know if it's been tainted at all, but look at it, showing them all the fire and then...
Only blue things.
Blue things and
not
not
burnt. Because a blue laser was used or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, they reckon it was actually used, a blue laser.
And it got up to a really high temperature and
now,
like thousands
I
Fahrenheit.
pointed out before, didn't I? I said, look.
1200 Fahrenheit.
Okay, that's not right. maybe we look at this in a bit of good faith and say that it's not really good, but like good faith, and say that they didn't purposely blow this place up, even though contractors have been trying to buy them out their homes, and people like, you know, Mrs. You know who on this. They're all trying to get this land off these people, and they couldn't. And then this happens.
It's coincidence. It's coincidence. I can't see it any other way. I'm sorry, I can't.
It can't be a coincidence.
The whole thing
is wanting to be a coincidence. Too many coincidences to make it look like this. And then people wanted our land and everything. And it's like, or what if it was just like, you know, they can change the weather.
Mm-hmm.
We say we're going to show about our global warming. Shut up. Right. Anyway, you know, they can change the weather. They can make it hotter, colder. We've watched it, witnessed it ourselves.
Yes.
We see it here. Which, guys, we're going to tell you all about this in tomorrow in another episode, right? But do you think, like, you know, some residents, including, you know, Mr. Dwayne The Rock Johnson's partner in crime in this and that, do you reckon they may have, like, contacted individuals and just said, hey, can we make it a bit sunny here? I've got a party on. They've come over, but something's gone wrong, and then boom, something's on fire, and they're like, oh crap, it's gone wrong. Yeah, we've messed up. Oh, yeah, we'll just cover it all up.
Yeah.
It's not because the mess up is too much profit in it for individuals, and they're talking about giving them other land now instead of giving them land back, and it's too much. I don't get it.
We needed like 10 more minutes and we could have saved a lot of kids if we just had like a 10 or 15 minute warning. Matt Walsh commented after seeing this story saying, just to review, the local government in Maui didn't use the sirens to alert residents to the fire, didn't allow access to water to put out the fire, and blocked the only exits out of town. This is one of the greatest scandals in American history. Many people should be in prison.
True. As in, if what is being said is true.
Even Elon Musk himself chimed in, saying they should be prosecuted if there's any justice in this world. Cernovich tweeted, man, this is hard to read for anyone, especially if you have kids. DEI and other ESG mandated policies killed. There are multiple ways Maui ends differently. Alarms go off. Amber Sleepy emergency style texts get sent. Water basin for firefighting is filled. On and on.
Amber alerts, everything, and it's
really hard now for me to believe that this wasn't purposely done, guys.
I can't.
Somebody did this on purpose. That's the way it's looking. It's looking. Either that, this was the most colossal effort in history, and like I said, people need to be held accountable, and these people need to be given back their land by the government. But you know what's blowing my mind? Is shortly after this, Biden sent $6 billion to Ukraine instead of here, and this would have taken under £5 billion, or £5-something. I think PBD mentioned that, didn't he?
Yes,
Patrick mentioned it, and it was, and I was like, oh my god, what? He'd done the numbers and everything, and apparently the $6 billion is in it. Apparently was a spare $6 billion. Doesn't sound right, does it?
No.
A spare $6 billion they had lying around. Apparently there was a mistake. Ukraine didn't even know they were going to get it, and they sent it to them. So people, I don't get it. Their own people are suffering. How if this guy wins president again? You guys need to really go take your heads for a good long hard.
Oh my god. That cannot happen.
It can't happen.
That cannot happen.
Survivors of the fire in Maui are left homeless, jobless, and without money. Robert F. Kennedy tweeted, President Biden just offered a $700 payment per household to Maui residents. He's also asking for $25 billion for Ukraine. Let's do a little math.
25 billion.
That's wicked. That's just come up before I said it. But after I said it, but like that.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
There are about 50,000 households in Maui. $25 billion adds up to $500,000.
That would put everything back. Why are you sending it to Ukraine? If people in America are voting for this president who puts foreign countries at war, that's not your war, remember. You are not at war with Russia. Ukraine is. Ukraine's just an ally that won't seek peace with them because somebody keeps pushing them in that direction, that have many other allies close to home that haven't just burnt down parts of their country. You could just be like, hold up, we got to sort our own out in a minute, guys. We'll come back to you in a moment. If Ukraine turn around and say no, then you know not to stand with them because they're not your allies. No. I tell you what, how about Ukraine? Zelensky is his name, is it? How about you send $25 billion back to us to help us out. Not us really, but the Americans are saying they're going to help the Americans out. There's the allies, and they've just been attacked by. They've been attacked by something. That's for sure. Can you imagine? It's actually Russia. Russia blew it up just to say, you want to keep helping them? I put that in people's heads now, like Russia attacked us.
Per household. That gives you some idea of what this nation is sacrificing to fund the war machine. Not to mention, refugees get $2,275. So Hawaiians get $7.
So let me get this right. These refugees to get notice and Hawaiians against $700. Oh my goodness. I hope the entire state of Hawaii never votes Democrat again in your entire lives after what's just happened. I would advise that for all Americans and just say Democrats, no more. Joe Biden may look like the guy at the top, guys, but he's not the guy at the top. You're not silly. The Democratic Party have their puppets all played. And say the same about the Republican Party. Yeah. Do you think they got Trump played? I mean, they grizzled and moaned about him all the time. I think Republicans are actually trying to stop him from going as well, especially House ones.
$700 to rebuild their entire lives. Why don't you go check out prices for hotels and Airbnbs in Maui and tell me what you can find for $700 there. That might get you 2, maybe 3 nights max. Meanwhile, FEMA officials are living it up in 5-star resorts on Maui.
Hello everyone, Governor Green here. I'm with Deanne Criswell, who is the head of FEMA. And we're honored to have her as we walk through Lahaina and Front Street, where we're seeing the devastation. So, thank you.
They don't act like they're devastated. There's no devastation there whatsoever. I mean, I want to cry now.
Right in the middle of it.
Where's the devastation?
The cars out and everything.
I'd be like...
I know.
Walking around, I wouldn't be able to talk. Oh my God, it's just...
I know.
We came out here breathing human thing. I would just be so panicked and freaked and everything, seeing all that. These guys are walking around like it's a freaking holiday park. Smiles on their faces.
Absolutely, Governor, and just appreciate you allowing me to come here with you today. And it's
adverts again, babe. What's going on? They're gonna think we're all cheap, nasty people. It's adverts.
It's so important that I have an opportunity to.
You got the first bit right. Cheap.
We have explained to our kids so many times that we used to have to watch like 3 to 4 minutes with adverts between like 2 or 3 times before things we watch on telly. They can't believe it. They're like, shut up. Dude, you have no idea.
Talk with you, be on the ground and see exactly what happened.
At one point, I could say the advert as it was coming on and tell you every word that happened in the advert. And with like, I shouldn't have favourites, but I used to. Who didn't love the dad's advert with the kid that's walking around reading a box as it's pouring out as he's walking around?
Yeah.
And like, oh, mum! Great advert. I used to love adverts again. If they had great comedy in there, I'd definitely watch it.
Tea bag.
And we're going to talk to survivors later to have a better understanding of what this impact really is to this community and how we're going to be able to work together to provide creative solutions to support the immediate needs, but also to think about what the long-term needs are going to be.
Now, whenever I hear the word FEMA, it only reminds me of this, which, by the way, this footage was completely wiped from the internet.
Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, had staged a fake news conference Tuesday with agency staffers posing as news reporters.
Had its own employees. You see them sitting down right there.
Oh, they've done nothing. But guys, it's no different to what's happening in the White House. Come on. The amount of... you put everyday people in it. One day, just put everyday, the top vloggers, Joe Rogan, people like that. That's who should be sat in front. But Joe Rogan should have his own crew there. So should other people who are massive influencers, bigger than the news channels.
Yeah.
If you have influencers that are bigger than the news channels, why wouldn't you have them sat in front of your president? I hope that when Trump gets in power, he sees this. When Trump is president, 2024, I hope that he sees this and goes, I'm going to do that. Let's get all like these kind of people, people who have millions of people watching them and have them in the front row of the press conferences asking questions. They wouldn't ask the BS questions that the news outlets ask. So, I don't blame FEMA for doing this. Everybody's doing this. You just can't see it. But yeah, the idea is put people in front, ask questions to trick you into what's really there and ask the other questions and frustrate you. And then nothing gets done. They say, we did address this. And any organisation that does this, pure and unadulterated sort of propaganda and trickery. And if they get caught doing it, never, ever, ever, ever trust them, no matter what they do or say. I bet people will trust FEMA again after this. If people will trust FEMA after this has been proven and on the air, there's something wrong with you, man.
Pretend to be reporters and ask the questions.
This is an excerpt of the fake news conference where the FEMA staff asked their boss, well, friendly questions.
Right, but I gotta be honest, the whole thing's turned my stomach a little bit now. I want to say to them all, look, guys, go along and watch this. Go along, see the Real Adogg and see what he's got to say for the rest of this video. Go like, support the gentleman. He is amazing. We love the guy. Yeah. Very entertaining with what he puts on, and we do enjoy his content. Content, yeah. The phonic thing. Content, guys. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. I do want to have a little chat to you about this bit, but are you happy with the video leading left there? So, guys, we're going to leave it there now. We're going to quickly just... you didn't want anything to add to this, do you, babe? Anything like that?
No.
What do you think about OPRAH's and Rock's request? Because what I heard also was that they were just going to get their $5 million that they put in back anyway through their... Because, you know, they get it back through taxes and all that because it's a charitable donation. And it was pathetic, really, because they're not paying a penny, but they're getting you guys to do it. Yeah. And they could have sorted the whole thing out by themselves, them and a bunch of their buddies. They could have gone... The Rock has got so many contacts. Where are all these superstars now, guys? They're all there on the telly praising, oh, yeah, great movie, millions, all this kind of thing. We do all this because of you guys. You guys put us where we are. And then we have a big tragedy and we say, can you help us? No. Door closed. Hide over the spider.
Yeah.
Guys, they're closing the door on these real people because they don't care. And have a look. There probably some of them are hard doing something, and those who do, give them genuine credit for it. But how about instead of the people's, fund of Maui, why don't we have the celebrity fund of Maui? The people can't afford it. The celebrities can. The celebrity fund of Maui. How about you do that, Oprah? Dwayne the Rock Johnson? How about you do that? The Celebrities Fund of Maui. Where's that idea? That would seem like a great idea. But do you know what? It shows who they truly, really are, these people. Dwayne the Rock Johnson. And we got Oprah. I'm not giving her a name that I've got. People, they're going to think I'm racist. But it's nothing to do with that, guys. I couldn't give good craps. It's not just them. They're the ones that came out in public to try and get us to do it. Where are all the others? Where are you all? The pop stars. The movie stars. The billionaires. The Rockefellers of the world. Where are all you when this crisis has come on? And yet you come on the TV and tell us how wonderful, amazing people you are and how much you love the people. Show them. Show how much you really love them. If you've got an opportunity, there's a great opportunity for them all to show them how much they truly love us as people and how much we mean to them. Yeah. Here's your opportunity. Watch they don't take it.
Agreed.
They won't. If they do, I'll eat my hat. I have to buy it. Like a non-carbohydrate one.
Non-carbohydrate one.
Well, yeah. Right, I'm going to leave there, but I am going to put up to the dog. The Real Adogg. That doesn't roll off my tongue, unfortunately, brother, but that's your name, so the Real Adogg. We love you, bro.